If you could do only three things each day to continue your success with keto, what would those three things be? A daily planner, so every single day where we recommit to our long term goals. It's often difficult to delay reward. Our brain wants immediate rewards. So, having a system to bring us back to our long term goals is some of that secret sauce, some of the stuff that really works well for us. And some days it may be recommitting to those goals every hour. Like, see that next shiny object sometimes is really can distract you from your short and long term goals. So just focusing on meditating on your goals, meditating on what's important right now to move you to that next step, celebrating the victories in that as you go along the way. Weekly meal planning is another thing, and meal prep, so we don't have to think about what's next. Weekly meal planning can be a huge help if you run a busy household, or especially if you're in a household that has now been brought back together much more closely because of the COVID stuff that's been going on. Stress reduction, which is going to look different for everybody. You know what reduces stress. What reduces stress, though, shouldn't be something that always rewards pleasure centers. Shouldn't always be related to food. So maybe stress relief for you is exercise or prayer, some kind of meditation. Um, Maybe it's just watching a movie. You know, some people, me included, find a lot of uh, calmness in just sitting down and watching something that you enjoy. Uh, and then finally, in terms of life happening, the things we discussed about stress and anxiety, right? So, um, you know, you're not alone. Uh, I even see the comments here in the chat, right? You're not alone. Like, there's people that are out there that will talk to you, that will lend an ear, lend a shoulder to cry on. Um, just remember that if you're doing that, be that person for somebody else if you can, because uh, there's power in coaching and being coached, right? I've had a coach in my life. I like to coach other people, but I find it's best when it's happening at the same time. So if you're getting some love and direction and support from somebody else, make sure you're giving that to somebody else, because you do not know how important that is to the people that you can do that for. So I think that that's really important to be on both sides of that giving.